I would like all of you to leave this channel. I am, in fact, the Senate. You riffraff are no longer allowed to be here. You Xeno scum. Get the hell out of my channel. Get the hell out of my Senate. I am the Senate.
Well, you heard him. I'm sorry.
Convincing us of that.
No, I'm sorry. The council has spoken.
A-specs.
No, the council has out. All of you.
Wow.
The council has spoken. Get out.
I wish to inform the Senate I no longer have a fleet.
I don't know what to be more scared of at the moment. I'm being crushed by the sand.
Steve, run! Steve! Oh, I'm so boned.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Hi, Lambert.
I'm not gonna have a country soon, am I?
We're not going to have anything. What's going on?
I suspect.
We were quite happy sitting over here all alone.
There's 15 minutes before she can attack! She jumped the gun!
I might have given her permission to do that.
Oh.
Might have let her go a little bit early just to, spice things up a bit further.
How spicy do you want this? I'm already boiling over here.
All of the spice.
Ah! I'm squashed between two fallen empires, the Reapers, and...
I mean, you could just submit. You could
Is
just
it-
submit and provide her your entire output. That would be my advice.
I honestly...
I would
don't
just
know
point
what to
out that
Submitting is game over.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I would advise you all to think about your secret goals before you submit. But if your secret goals are compliant with submitting, maybe you should submit.
I can't...
Omitar, would you like to be my vassal?
I would...
Yes?
Alright, then this war can be solved.
My secret goal was no vassals in the galaxy. Don't care. Don't care. Survival is worth more than secrets.
My secret goal is no wars. Don't be in wars. I'm currently being invaded.
Because-
Please come help.
Glorious
You
Overlord,
literally-
may I have my systems back, please?
No.
But,
Please come into my systems. There's the zealots. The other ones, they're all trying to kill me.
I gave all of these goals. All of the goals were handed out by me to make sure everyone is fully aware. This is me that did all of this. So, there we go. Good luck. So, Council of Ornithar, are you going to give up?
I don't need to. I am merely a vassal now of the Reapers.
No, I can't because you're currently a vassal of the other fallen empire, so I can't vassalize you.
Oh, okay.
You should wipe out the Holy Empires or whatever.
I mean, yeah.
I got it.
All of these secret goals are they were all against each other. They are all designed to make each other's lives more difficult. So Council of Ornithar,
Hello there.
you surrendered correctly.
I did. It was that or game over, and I like this game.
All of your output goes to the Reapers now.
Hostiles.
Every resource you are producing goes to the Reapers.
Well, right now I'm not actually technically a
Don't
vassal.
care. Yep, that's because of game things. I'm telling you, as the GM. Come on. All resources to the Reapers. You surrendered in a war to the Reapers, man. Come on.
Okay.
Hi, Reapers. Hi, Ornithar. I was hoping we could speak about what's going on.
Yeah.
Nothing?
What have you got to say?
Ornithar, I'm curious, what happened there, buddy? Sounds like,
I think you know. No virtue.
you got rolled over.
Glorious Overlord. I assume you don't have any need for food.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
Oof.
I'm actually negative on everything else, so you're just getting energy and alloys.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I can give you dark matter, actually. There you go.
Appreciate it.
So, what are the terms here?
What if you... What do you mean, what are the terms?
Yeah, what's happening? What's the goal here? I see fleets on our... Oh, those are the zealots coming in as well. Ornithar, are you now a subject of the Reapers? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
That is indeed what's happened, yes. Fun.
All right. We're gonna take this back. Thank you.
You're gonna take what back? I guess my fleet's moving to Righteous Beak then.
So everyone's in trouble. A-Spec is being invaded through a wormhole, apparently.
Sounds about right for him.
Yeah, the regulators are indeed invading him through a wormhole. It's all coming to a head, isn't it?
It does seem that way, yeah.
Yup.
I've lost. I've straight up lost. Oh, unless I haven't. Unless the zealots come round and save me from all of the navies that are currently trying to beat my ass.
Well, I would probably worry about when the Reapers turn their attention to the zealots.
I mean, I could do that.
I would just worry about that slightly.
I'm worried about everything. One thing at a time, man.
Yep. It's probably fine.
I'm not sure I agree with that assessment.
There's probably nothing to worry about whatsoever.
Oh, apparently, I now own the system of Canis.
Oh, good.
Which is nice, I guess. Yeah, it's a nice place.
Everyone in chat's like, the galaxy's on fire. Do what you want.
Yep. It's pretty much that at this point. This is the end game. This is it. Yeah?
Yeah, this is it.
That does seem to be the case.
I mean, the real sadist in me is seriously considering turning it onto fastest.
Please do.
Not gonna
Please do.
change anything.
And as well as that, of course, the more years we get through, the closer we will get to the actual end game crisis.
Oh, yeah, we totally need that. Yeah. No, I'm.
The actual end game will certainly change the shape of the galaxy.
Everyone's economy is kind of in tatters, I guess.
Yep.
On negative everything.
That is my experience also.
Yup.
Hello, friends.
Hello, Nico.
Hello, Nico.
The Pomies are coming. We will save the galaxy.
Oh, will you now?
You what?
Do I smell another? Do I smell another secret goal coming into play? I think I do.
I think we do too.
I think the Grand Restaurant Pom Whiz, who have been ignoring everybody for the entirety of the game, are now going to try and save the galaxy.
Oh my god, really?
Can I just say, when I went to talk to the Pomies, their representative told me that I was a despicable little chicken and my meat would be sold in framboys.
That's actually kind of cute. I want to be a despicable little chicken.
Do you want to be sold? Go on, Steve. You can do it.
Oh, where's Steve fighting?
Steve is fighting in Righteous Beak.
Ooh.
Steve is about 80% of my military right now. Steve is victorious.
Steve
Whoa,
takes
Steve a big
Righteous
fart?
Beak. Steve takes Righteous Beak.
He defends Righteous Beak.
That's kind of cool. I didn't realize. I thought Steve was just a big ship, but no. Steve is something else.
Steve is one of the revered elders. He came to our aid in our time of need, and again he has come. And again, it is a time of great need.
It's very interesting. This whole war.
The war in heaven certainly added a certain
je ne sais quoi.
That's the word I was thinking.
Yeah. I don't know what. It seems to be a bit of a stalemate now, to be honest.
And I just want to point out, for the last 3 hours, I've been dealing with the resource issue that my entire population was producing at quarter capacity this entire time. So we're doing our best with what we have.
Well,
and if that doesn't terrify you, it should.
Oh no, it does. Oh, 100% it does. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that wasn't as scary as should have been.
You're doing plenty well enough.
I was already terrified. You didn't need to do any more.
118.8k fleet power at the moment.
That's a damn sight better than mine.
And
Wait, this... I just realized that it was Spifico that I was just invading. Oh,
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was slightly Spifco that you've been hitting. Slightly. A spec would appear to be, despite a crashing economy ever so slightly, trying to open the L gates.
Perfect.
Because
nothing can possibly go wrong with this.
Why not, right? The Sirikoth entity has apparently now got control of some of A-Spec's systems. I can word. Good golly gosh. So he's obviously just waiting, and a maimed scientist there. Getting ready to open the L gate. I heard you like crises, so we put crises on your crises. Yep. It's pretty much what this game's been. Let's be very honest.
Yeah. It's been a certain ride.
Yep.
Oh, poor Spiff.
Space Mother, where is the L?
What was that?
I said, where is this L gate?
No concern to us. Let the primitives fight.
Yes, mommy.
Love it.
It's quite terrifying that we have just seen the most powerful empire in the galaxy reduced to dust.
Wait, why am I in breach of galactic law?
Probably because you don't have really high set living
standards. Yep.
Oh, a bunch of people have arrived in my
the L gate is opening. It's happening.
I went to Utopian Abundance and immediately went to negative 100 consumer goods a month, and
it's almost like the fact that everybody's economy started crashing at that time.
Mine only started crashing when I got invaded. I was fine before that. Honestly, I don't know what is going on with these.
oh god, Steve, it's all up to you. You must defend our capital. Oh, precursor discovery. Finally.
In before it's empty, it might be. That might be what happens. It may well be that this is an empty L gate.
I don't currently have an L gate anywhere near me, so I'm in support of it being full of very evil people.
Oh no, there.
It's gone. Oh god.
Oh my. Oh my. F's in chat, please. All of the F's in chat. Freak, could you go and ask Spiff to join us?
Did that just happen?
Yes.
He just came out.
Pardon? No, he's not here. Go and grab him for us.
Did we hear correctly on the grapevine?
Yes.
Greetings. From the Reaper.
Oh! Oh!
What?
Eldrakes.
Oh.
Oh, goody. That's... Oh, no. Did Acebeck just open the thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
and
Elder is
now the hot dogs are being mean.
Hello.
Where's your tea now?
We have some good news, though. We've managed to puncture into the next galaxy using the L gates. We were hoping for the Grey Goo to come through and swarm and destroy the galaxy that we live in, but sadly, the game was.
Can somebody
on
grab
our side.
Mr. Freak? I think I need to ask him to do something for me.
Where is he? There. I will grab him.
How you feeling, Spiff?
Fine.
Good.
Rest in peace. I put up a good fight, but fundamentally we got crushed, and that's just how it goes. It's Stellaris.
Got a question. How many of you are still up and running?
Technically,
Doing pretty well.
Technically is probably the best word for it. I'm technically existing.
Got any fleets left?
Steve, and 2 battleships.
Oh, not bad then.
That seems fine.
Sorry, no, my apologies. 1 battleship.
Way better than me, anyway.
It's probably fine.
So,
I believe Rose might be the next to die.
Oh,
yeah.
drawing
Rose is
cards
getting
now.
squished.
so why do you think Rose is about to die?
Because every single one of our systems is occupied by the Helnadar Zealots, and it only takes, someone landing on those planets.
To tidy them up.
Yeah.
God, there are so many refugees arriving in my empire right now.
Oh, and I'm currently being invaded.
I think Ant is falling as well.
Nearly
It's
done.
probably fine.
Sorry, Ant.
It's all good.
Aviana is falling to the enemy.
Rocket Riders, are you ready to surrender? Is that what I'm hearing? I don't know if he's here.
He's not.
He's not in here.
Freak, could you go and offer your Space Mother's offer of surrender to the Rock Riders?
Good question about that, actually. I didn't have the option to.
You're not fighting the Reapers, you're fighting the Zealots.
Ah.
You're in the war in heaven, that's a different thing.
Someone was telling me.
Yeah.
Telling me that's what it was.
There's so many things going on in this event.
Yeah. That explains that then.
I was looking for Obsidian and I finally found him in his
Everyone-
small remaining blob of blobbiness.
Everyone is joining the Ultra Snork Believers Incorporated, and every time they do, I have to change their living standards or continue to be in
you
breach
can
of galactic law.
You can set the defaults over any
Oh, can I?
Yeah, there's like a big set defaults button.
Oh,
at the
set
top of the
default. Oh,
screen.
that's an... Yeah.
Space
Good thing
Mother,
Yes.
A-Spec unwisely refused.
Okay, finish them off then.
Wow.
Good golly gosh.
Okay, now I should start using resources again.
Resources, those are nice. I remember those. They were cool.
Lol.
Everything is awesome, and everything is fine.
Don't lie to me.
Oh, it's all fine. Why are you worried?
Well, I've always been a big believer in the Great Sneeze, and now it seems to be here. It's spread across the galaxy. It's gooey. It's messy. Everyone is looking at me weird, and it's made a lot of noise. So I don't know if I'm so happy with this Great Sneeze anymore.
I'm really sorry. I missed a Senate there, everybody. I do apologize.
What did we just pass?
Minor administrative sanctions on
anyone
you,
who's
the restaurants, Anthill, and Divinius Karumba something, which is minus 10% admin capacity and plus 25% diplomatic influence cost for anyone who has been denounced or is in breach of galactic law.
If we lose this fight, it's all over.
We still haven't figured out
Where's
why
the
we're
fight?
in breach of galactic law.
It is in Setofega.
Who's opening
We have lost that fight.
Who's opening crisps? Please mute while opening crisps.
Aspec just asked for a vote to have a permanent seat on the Galactic Council.
Oh, yeah? Do you reckon that's going to go through?
With all 4k of his diplomatic weight that he has left.
Did Steve die?
Steve is dead.
Rip Steve, F's for chat. F's in chat. It's done. Steve is dead.
Rip Steve.
GG, Steve.
It's done. Steve is dead.
Steve is dead.
A brave fight.
Rock Rider refugees arrive. I don't think this is the place you want to come.
Refugee policy.
To be fair, it's better than where they are.
Only a little better.
I can see that also. Yeah, they took my my troop producing bastion, so I but hey, at least everyone's well fed.
Yeah, to be fair, Aspec is currently the only member of the Galactic Council.
Yeah, and he's trying to get himself a permanent seat.
Well, trying to.
A valiant try. That's
yeah,
for
I
sure.
had something to say about that.
Yeah, I bet you did.
No, must be something, unsurprisingly. Now, in
Well-
support of me having a permanent seat, that might be a bit different.
Mr. Freak, come down to our channel.
Boys. I would like all of you to leave this channel. I am, in fact, the Senate. You riffraff are no longer allowed to be here. You Xeno scum. Get the hell out of my channel. Get the hell out of my Senate. I am the Senate.
Well, you heard him. I'm
Good luck
sorry.
convincing us of that.
No, I'm sorry. The council has spoken.
A-specs.
No, the council has out. All of you.
Wow.
The council has spoken. Get out. Come on, leave. And you, Dark. Come on. And Lambert.
Aye.
Yeah, why?
Come on. Aspec, is Obsidian allowed to stay? I'll let you decide on that.
Obsidian can stay. Obsidian's cool.
Obsidian's cool. He can stay. There you go, everyone. Obsidian, officially cool. Aspec said it. Can't be a lie.
I will now form this grand rock pyre amongst the stars from the Senate.
I'll be honest. You don't seem to be doing terribly well right now, Aspec.
I still have like
0
3
fleet.
planets.
0
4
fleet.
planets.
0 fleet would be more what I would be worried about.
No. We don't need to worry about.
No, are you sure?
No, it's fine.
I mean, are you certain?
I will hold them until the last man, till the last rock, till the last pebble, to the last avalanche.
Enemy troops. So, while we have you here, as much as your empire is currently crumbling around your ears, and everything is on fire, and the Reapers are coming for you, have you enjoyed this? Like, have you enjoyed taking part? Has it been fun from your point of view?
Yes, it was fun.
Yeah, was fun.
Yeah.
It
turns out I'm not the Senate. There's actually still people in the community.
Yeah, there are other people in the galactic community, but you are the only member of the Galactic Council.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, and I can veto. That's right.
Yeah, you can. You can indeed. A-Spec dying slowly is just like, no, I won't let you talk about that.
I should have resettled all my pops to my remaining planets.
Oh, that's very interesting that's the next thing that's up for resolution. Very interesting. So, A-Spec, I think it's fairly safe to say you're not going to be able to manage your secret goal at this point. So,
you're all everybody has their sins. None of you
Oh, what was that? We got none of you, and then we lost you.
None of you are without sin, not even me.
Yep. So now that it's pretty clear that you're not going to manage this, do you want to reveal to everybody what was the secret goal that I gave?
I was supposed to make as many tributes or vassals as possible.
Well, in particular, there were 2 people, though, wasn't there? It was.
No.
There were.
No.
So, read what? Well, hang on. I will read you what I sent you. And if there was any misunderstanding, I apologize. But I will read you what I sent you. One second.
All right. Okay. Let's hear it.
Because it was all to do with your origin.
Yes.
Yeah.
The 2 other empires. Yes.
Yep. That was your secret goal, wasn't it? With those 2 other empires in particular. I'm trying to find the message I sent you now.
The secret goal: your birth was not accidental, but the product of old war between 2 ancient enemies. Race was caught in. You must find those empires and bend them to your will. Yeah, I was supposed to vassal Spiff and the hot dogs.
No, it wasn't Spiff.
It wasn't Spiff?
It was Rose.
What?
Yep.
But she's on the other side of the galaxy, and I'm nowhere between.
Well, yeah, well, I didn't know where they would be.
Oh.
When I set these goals, I had no idea where they would be.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Because there was the whole story going on about how the Holy Hot Dog conglomerate was searching for its ancient enemy.
And who was the ancient enemy?
Enigmatic Rose.
I see.
Yep. They're the 2 people who... and Prismatic Wall, well done for immediately working out the clue. Yes, they were.
Well, that's just straight up unfortunate, isn't it? Because I was going to vassalize the hot dogs.
Although, to be honest with you, I was going to say, to be honest with you, I didn't plan for the war in heaven. Yeah? The Khan I planned for, the war in heaven I didn't plan for.
Why did you set 2 fallen empires then? You knew this could happen. There was a 40% chance of it happening.
Because it would have been funny if it did happen.
I see.
And then it did happen, and it's been funny. I mean, you have to admit, it's added to the end of the game, right?
Sure.
It's been a thing.
The Reapers don't want to make peace anymore. This is sad.
Yeah, your DM likes inflicting pain. I just wanted to make sure, to be honest with you, that a lot ended up happening, and that is what's happened. And I wanted to make sure that the galactic community was showcased. And I think we've done that. We've shown how that can really impact on a game. Obviously, we only had 2 4-hour sessions.
So, DJ, are we going to do this again some point?
I can't answer that. My answer is I would love to do this again.
To the people in my chat, would you like to see?
And that goes for anyone, like in the Paradox chat as well. Is this something you want to see us do again? Is this something that you guys have enjoyed? Because if it is, obviously, that makes it easier for us to go to our bosses and say, hey, we'd like to do this again.
I see yeses.
I'm seeing a lot
of yeses.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of yeses. Unmute and say hello.
Oh, I didn't realize I was muted.
Hello, how are you?
Hello again.
How you doing?
I'm alright. It's great. It's lovely to just sit back and watch the Empire just burn away.
It's gotten a bit nasty, hasn't it? At the end.
I mean, yeah, it's not great.
It's gotten a bit messy. One could say, but it's been exciting.
Oh, definitely, I can attest to the exciting, especially as I created a Instagram post with Josh versus Dark Insanities. That was quite
beautiful. We've been so thankful for the art that you've done for the event, because of the fact that we've been doing everything from home. Unfortunately, bringing it all up on stream has been incredibly difficult, and it just hasn't worked out. But
I completely understand.
Obviously, there's a huge amount of that that's been put out on various social medias, and again, we've shouted about her a lot. Go and follow Witchcore on Twitter. She does great stuff to do with Stellaris. Her artwork is wonderful. And we've been thoroughly enjoying working with her through the course of this event. She is.
Thank you for having me.
Oh no, you're very much one of the people, along with the content creators, who have made this entire event possible.
Yes, Witchcore, thank you so much for everything.
It's fine.
Sorry, I had to come in and say that.
No, you're quite all right. Quite all right. And there you go. There is her Twitter in chat. Everybody, go and chuck her a follow. Trust me. Witchcore is not playing. No, asking Witchcore to play and produce art during the event would be way too much. Witchcore has literally been producing pieces of art based on the events in the game. So as things have happened, she has been creating pieces of propaganda and art and all that sort of thing.
And my phone is blowing up as we speak. Thank you, everyone.
Good. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. You utterly deserve it. It's been so great working with the pair of you. Because Witchcore is a duo, not a single person. You do the art, and then your partner helps you with the admin side of things.
Yeah, come on in. Say hello.
Hello.
There you go. And so the pair of them have worked through the whole of this event, and it's been wonderful. Here you go. Here's a question for the pair of you. You know, as sort of more spectators, how have you found the event? Have you enjoyed it? And how's it been working with the streamers to do the propaganda and stuff?
It's interesting to just jump into their chats and just be the fly on the wall.
Because that's literally what we're doing. So we're jumping through all of the Diplo rooms and just listening in on people while they're talking, and sort of figuring out pieces of information that would be, a little bit risky if it were to get out into the galaxy.
It's a very different event, this, isn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I've got my partner here, sitting in, so there's two of us. So one of us sits in either the Senate voice or in another Diplo room if they're both occupied, and we just sit here and we take notes on who's saying what about who.
And, would you be willing to do it again? Because this seems to be the discussion that's being brought up an awful lot. Would you be willing to come back and do this again?
Absolutely. I mean, pitting people against each other with posters, hell yes, sign me up.
And you were also one of the few people, other than myself, who knew the secret goals, right?
Oh yes. Yes, it's glorious.
They really are something else, aren't they?
I think the best part is knowing what's going to happen and just sitting there and waiting for it to happen.
Yep.
And you're just like, oh, it's coming. Oh, it's going to happen.
Yep. And Rose is almost gone now. Obsidian Ant is nearly gone. Oh. We're starting to get... Oh. Oh dear. Big desync. Big desync. Oof. Unfortunately, this does happen from time to time. I'll be honest, at this point, you've all won. It kind of feels like that, but there is somebody who will be declared a winner.
I had so much fun with this. This is so great.
Chat, right? That wins.
Not over yet.
It isn't over yet. That is no, Max. You are quite correct. And there is a very good reason it's not over yet.
Oh no.
Because the end game crisis is coming.
No.
I don't. This is the rage quit where we power off the host computer and it just all ends.
No, there is one thing that is currently in the process of happening that could sway who wins this.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
picked the food people versus the machine people.
The threat from the south. I see it coming.
I'm just saying that there is a thing
Look at
that is
all the
happening.
fleet power in the south.
There is a thing that is happening that could change who gets declared the winner.
Totally.
Interesting.
And I don't like it.
I should have just joined in as an observer, because I'm dead too.
I have joined back as the Lambert Trade Republic.
I love it. I love it so much.
I will pass my final diplomatic reform.
I can confirm that Lamberts also quite love tea.
Return of the Brit.
Wow. Though you're going to have to settle for Tetley.
Right, so Rose, if you'll start us off on slowest for the month and then move us up, just go to fast rather than fastest at this point. Everyone that isn't Obsidian, jump. Oh, Obsidian's already jumped out. Damn it.
No, that's an
that's
Literally unpaused it.
Bruh.
Fleet path, desync.
Okay. Everyone's out of sync.
Oh,
okay.
I'm also out of sync. This may be it.
Live with the desync and just play on. It's fine. You'll find that there'll be one thing you can't do if you can't work around it. Sorry. Hot code and all that.
Who keeps pausing us?
I don't know. Just chuck it up to fast.
Alright, I'll just leave the month take over.
I saw a bunch of this sync happenings. That just keep going then? Or
Yeah,
keep going,
yeah. Just ignore it and keep going.
Cool.
So, say lovey. Hot code and all that. That's something that you will note that we've already announced. There is a beta patch that is going to be released on day one, which has a lot of out-of-sync stuff that's been fixed in it. We want to beta test that before we push it live. So make sure that you have a look at the beta patch if you're playing multiplayer when it goes live. We're not on the beta patch, I will point out. We're playing on what is going. For the record. We're playing on what's coming out live in 2 days, not the beta patch that comes alongside it. So, yeah, it's an unfortunate thing, but it's something that we are always in battle with. And as you see, if you look at the beta patch notes, I've made some progress with that patch. So have a look at the beta patch when it comes out.
If the Reapers are here, by the way, I would like to propose peace in return of me nerf stapling myself.
Are you surrendering?
No. Status quo.
Nope.
I am going to enjoy crushing you next
time. Oh, I love it.
Glorious robot overlords, may I see the galaxy? Thank you.
Oh my. No.
Oof.
No, it's done.
It's over.
It's over.
I had so much fun with this.
So, right.
What just happened?
We'll extend the end portion by 10 minutes. So, I'll start at the top. And feel free to go for a couple of minutes here, everybody. A-Spec, I'll start with you. How's the event been? How do you feel now? You've just surrendered. You've been defeated. How do you feel? How do you feel the event's been?
It's been pretty fun, especially with all the different origins and objective individual empires. It'd be nice to have that as a multiplayer feature in the base game. That'd be really nice. Basically saying, hey, being dealt a random secret objective during multiplayer would be really, really cool. Or even having something like that at the start of the game. It's like, hey, this is your objective. Figure out what the objective is and then do the objective. Like a little bit of a puzzle sort of thing. I thought it was really fun, and I would definitely join in again next time.
Well, that was going to be my second question, and that's an awesome answer to hear. You would want to do this again, so that's wonderful to hear. So, Spiff, same questions to you, basically.
Yo, fun little system. I thought it was a good, fun little game. I think if you were to do this in the future, I think 2 secret objectives would be cool, and I think as well as having like maybe one one Federation-related objective or something. I think also maybe having a secret objective somewhere along the lines of conquering a system would be better, because I understand that, of course, Novichor is here to force out big conflict.
Yeah.
I think it would also be good if maybe you still have, of course, Novichor in the game, but have the conflict more done by players fighting each other, which is good.
Yeah. To be honest with you, the reason No Virtue was set up like this was to ensure that at the end of the game we had some big explosions, which happened, and I'm satisfied with that.
Did we see any Juggernauts?
No, we didn't quite get there.
Oh yeah, I forgot to build that. Oops.
We didn't quite get there, but we only had the 2 sessions, and I think that's definitely one of the lessons to take from this format. We maybe look at doing something a bit longer next time. That will also depend on you guys and organising it with your schedules and all of that sort of thing. It's something that we'll have to work out. So Josh.
Well, I am currently in the process of getting completely ruffle-stomped, and I kind of loved it. Next time I would, and there will be a next time, I would love to do this again. Just be better at the game. Have more, combative. I didn't, because I was so pacifist, and I definitely came to butt heads at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah.
But as people had other priorities, I was off in a corner being relatively safe, which was nice. And then everyone's shouting, "We don't care about your independence. We're getting crushed," which was also entertaining for me. So, next time, learn how to play the game to, expand my economy more strongly and get more into everyone's business. That's what I would love to see.
There's definitely lessons we can take from this and improve on the format, right? This isn't a finalized thing.
Oh no, but it was a very strong start.
Yes, I would agree. So it's we've got the basis here for something that I think not just us but the community can take. As said, we're going to make sure these rules are published so that everyone can do their own versions of this. And I think that we'll see a lot of stuff come from that, as well as other people get hold of the idea and advance it. I'm excited to see where this goes. So Lambert, hello, are you there?
My thoughts are, I absolutely loved this event. It has been absolutely fantastic, a ton of fun. I've met a bunch of people and played with them, and it's been great, and I would love to be a part of this again. I've got no real complaints at all. Great stuff. More is good.
Just more.
I would love to be invited back again if you do this again.
To be honest with you, this is the one thing we will try to make sure of is that we don't always run with the same people, obviously. But I also want to make sure that we continue to work with content creators and make sure that we do get people involved over and over and do more stuff. I think that there's things we can do from here, and getting you guys involved with not just this but other stuff could be really interesting and really good fun. So Max.
Oh man, you kidding me? This has been incredible. Everything from just the community that we have here and the people that were a part of this event and the discourse that came out of it. I didn't realize we were going to be role-playing so heavily. Had an absolute blast doing it. And the extra perspective of the propaganda being distributed on Twitter and social media gave myself and my community a chance to be really creative with this in a second dimension, not just playing the game, but taking things to that nth level. It was such a joy to be able to share in this with you guys and share our community with the greater Stellaris community as a whole. I would love to be a part of this again.
Niku, how are you?
I'm in the middle of the fight. The game was awesome. Really, a lot of things that happened that countered my gameplay.
Yep.
To be honest, or I'm being destroyed right now. Oh no, I won. Yeah, so I was a Scion with the Fallen Empire in the south of the galaxy, and when the Grand Khan attacked, he split with me. So that was very difficult to continue the game after that. I was attacked in the south, in the north. I'm very worried about what's coming, I think, at the end of the game with the Institute of Martial Excellence and the 54k fleet power.
Yeah, I've been watching them build up their fleet power. Don't you worry.
That's a very, very, very good game, very solid. I'm missing some of the Federation gameplay because that was not the gameplay.
Yeah.
My secret goal was to save the galaxy, to prepare everything and to save the galaxy in the end. But as I said, my gameplay was cut because I lost the Fallen Empire.
Yeah.
And then everything went downhill. So I'm doing my best. But yeah, I enjoyed every second of it. Thank you very much. And the roleplay was great as well.
And you've been streaming in French, so this has gone out to a second language as well as English. Has that gone down well on that side of things? Have people been enjoying the fact that at least there has been a side of this event that's been in a second language?
Yes, totally. So I've been translating in English what was going on, what we discussed. They really appreciated the Senate, and as we discussed yesterday, more people that are doing multiplayer games are planning on doing pausing the game, going to a Senate to discuss the resolution.
Yeah.
To increase a bit the gameplay, so that was a great thing. But yeah, no issues with the French people. French people, les Français, que pensez-vous de la game? Ils ont beaucoup aimé ça. Ils se posaient beaucoup. Oh, sorry, I'm speaking in French now.
It's all right.
I have to switch my brain again.
It's okay.
I was like, we had a lot of discussion with the Fallen Empire. The Sarthid in the south.
Yeah.
We thought that they will be a bit overpowered, but there is gameplay to counter that. So in the beginning, we are given a lot of extra power. So for early and mid game, that's great. And then it starts to split a little. They don't like us that much in the end game, and they are countering our effects. So I just want to say to everyone who was saying, well, they have the Fallen Empire, they are overpowered. Yes, early game. And then good luck. And produce a lot of energy, because you will need it. So, to me, that was balanced.
Nice. Okay, so, No Virtue. Hello, how are you?
That was a blast. What is a pause button?
You don't need pauses in multiplayer. So, one of the things that we'll talk about here, No Virtue is a very experienced player, but this is your first ever multiplayer game.
Yeah, I never played multiplayer until today, and this has been a blast. I loved it.
So not only has No Virtue done all of this, but this is her first ever multiplayer game in Stellaris. So for that, I think well done. But sincerely, thank you for joining in. Thank you for playing the role you've played, because I know that you had to hold in a lot of your instincts for a lot of the game and not attack people early and all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and I have one little thing, at the very end there, this last 3 hours, I was actually working at 25% capacity of the Empire because my population was counting as being integrated, so they were actually producing 25% what they should be producing. So I was struggling a little bit, but I hope I didn't disappoint anybody there.
And if that doesn't make you all even more terrified, I don't know what will. Yes, commence mandatory clapping in all chats, please.
Something, pause, sentences in recess. Oh no, wait, it's recess, isn't it? Not.
Yeah.
It's fine. I can't count, don't worry.
But anyway, I had a blast. This is the best event I've ever been part of.
It has been so much fun.
It's been great fun.
So, and Karimba and Doc, we haven't chatted with you two yet, so I'll quickly skip back to you two.
Hi.
Hi. So you have just finished basically the game at this point. How have you felt? Have you enjoyed it? Would you want to do it again? So, yes. I'll start with you, Dark, and then we'll start with you, Dark, and then we'll go Karimba.
This has been so much fun.
Yeah.
Mostly because I slightly get to play the arsehole because xenophobe, which is always just sort of fun. I don't have to be nice to people. I basically just sat here building ships, ignoring the rest of the galaxy for most of the game.
Yep.
And just generally something 19k diplomatic weight flexing.
Yep.
For basically the entire game, which I'm fine with.
And actually, very quietly,
I noticed this, yeah.
Did you just win? I think you just won.
I won't go so far as to say win, but I definitely achieved my public goal. I don't know if I'm very much down on top of a victory score, but I have very definitely achieved my public goal.
Yeah, AI is So two things happened there, and actually, I need to quickly go and do some math.
Ooh, maths on a Sunday. Oof.
Well, no.
Is that even allowed?
Oh, live on stream.
Well, one of the things that I did that was a bit different was your public goal was also Obsidian Ant's secret goal.
Lol.
Oh.
Obsidian Ant true winner here.
I think Obsidian just won.
Isn't
I have
Obsidian... Congrats.
Obsidian. I think you just won. Yes, I believe you just won, Obsidian.
That was the plan all along.
Get killed, win anyway.
How did that happen?
Because
How did that happen?
well, Han, I need to check something. I need to look at the victory. Can somebody check the scoreboard? Who's got the highest science score? Who has the highest tech score? Is it Obsidian? Or is he at least in second place?
No, he is in third.
He's in third.
Not including the Fallen Empires.
Not including the Fallen Empires. As far as I can tell, without going through every one, No Virtue is perhaps unsurprisingly at top, 9,000. Then it's me, 7,894. Then Obsidian, 7,116.
What was your secret goal?
Me, vassalize everyone. Which...
You didn't do at all. You failed your secret goal entirely.
Yeah. I got very walled in at the beginning and less practical until much later.
And Josh?
Hello.
How many wars did you cause?
Cause? Well...
One.
The Ornithar...
He caused one war. You did that. You did that.
Yeah, he caused it during with his inability
and how
to
many,
prevent a war.
How many wars were you in?
I was only ever in the this War in Heaven right now, which if I hadn't have joined, I would have just been squashed.
So I'm going to declare joint winners Obsidian Ant and Josh.
Nicely done. Congrats. I was distinct from the game. I just noticed that.
Congratulations.
That happened to pretty much everyone.
So Josh's secret goal, and actually, right, as we're very much finishing here now. So first of all, Hound, before we close off, Karumba, very quickly, did you enjoy everything? Would you want to come and do it again?
Absolutely. And next time I will have brakes on the bike and not be so petrified flying downhill out of control. But we survived, and that was our main goal. We survived. Yes, we survived. It was great fun. Really enjoyed.
Speaking of survival, I think my home planet's about to not survive. There's losses aimed right over it.
And everyone.
Also, speaking of survival, we just opened a Holy Hot Dogs location within the L cluster.
Nice.
So at the very least, we will live on.
Oh my God!
You're welcome. It was the
cold
final
and alone.
It was literally the last final middle finger I gave.
So,
but,
so right to hand because quickly, Obsidian.
Yes.
Same question. Did you enjoy it? Would you like to come back and do it again?
Yep, enjoyed it very much. Would definitely like to do it again. In fact, the viewers also asked the same. So.
Oh wow, that's wonderful news. I'm really glad to hear that. And Stefan.
Yes, sir.
Did you enjoy taking part over the last couple of days, and would you want to do this again?
I really did. Hopefully, as a full member.
That would be our aim as well. That's wonderful to hear. Right, so to finish off, because this is the end, everybody, starting at the top and working our way down, would you all mind, please, revealing your secret and public, like, state your public goal and reveal your secret goal, starting with you, A-Spec.
The public goal for the Rock Riders was to make peace and try to push for peace inside of the Galactic Council as much as possible. However, on the side of the secret goal, I was supposed to subjugate and tributize the hot dog people and Enigmatic Rose. And I got very close to that very first one.
And why exactly was that?
Oh, because they had a war at some point. It was created due to that war.
You're welcome.
So, Spiff, what was your public and secret goal?
Public goal was strongest economy, which for most of the game, I'm pretty sure, thanks to Stefan, we did have.
You did, yes.
But towards the end, of course, rest in peace, the Empire is gone, so no longer viable. The hidden goal was to pass through the Galactic Council the Universal Workers' Rights Reform or whatever, basically allowing workers to have all of the power over everyone else, giving everyone ultimate happiness, which is kind of why we beelined all of the social reforms over every other reform in the galaxy.
Yep.
Which was good, but also bad for the sole reason that we could have passed some good military reforms to slow down Novichor, but, you know, you live and you learn.
So, Karumba, what was your public and secret goals, please?
Well, the secret goal was to force free migration force free migration in my federation, which in a federation with Dark Insanities was just not possible. He was just he's like a machine. I couldn't counteract his moves any way, shape, or form. Oh, sorry, is a machine. Yes. So, and the public goal was to have the largest fleet. Now, I don't think we accomplished that, but as a personal success of managing the largest fleet I've managed without crippling my economy before. So, I take that as a win for me.
Perfect. And Dark, yours, please.
My public goal was to outlaw AI. Outlaw anti-AI policies, which we succeeded at right near the end. Which was quite good. My private goal was to take as many vassals as possible, which basically didn't happen. In fairness, after a moderately rude message on Stellaris Instagram, that may or may not have been posted by Josh.
Gross.
Had he not been subservient to a fallen empire, that would have happened. That would, but you know, so good luck. Congratulations on the war in heaven that literally saved you from me, Josh. On the note of a federation with Karumba, separately to that, so our federation is a martial alliance, which currently has a succession type of challenge every 40 years based on thesis defense.
Interesting.
Because I manipulated it to make sure I would always be president.
Enigmatic Rose, your public and secret goals.
My public goal was a galaxy-wide federation, which kind of was forming until the Khan arrived, and then it all fell apart.
Yep.
As for my secret goal was to force ideology on Max the Catfish, which also fell apart when the Khan arrived, because... you know, he joined the Khan.
Yeah, a lot got between the two of us, because when we get to me, it was impossible.
Yeah.
Yes, but then here towards the end, we were on the same side of the war in heaven, and the only thing my planets are still producing is alloys. So I've been funneling him alloys for the last.
Oh, the ancient enemies finally made friends. Oh, that's nice.
Too funny.
So, Josh,
I'm still gonna turn you all in tribute. Don't worry about it.
Good luck with that.
And Josh.
My public goal was to act as an intermediary in conflicts, which I did to the ends of my secret, which was to keep my people safe as a general rule, but below that was two goals, which was don't join wars and start wars between other people. And that certainly happened between Council of Ornithar and the hot dogs. And also I kind of funneled quite a lot of resources into Spiff and Ornithar and other people, just so they'd go to war, just so they could build ships, you know? So I was really helpful.
I am genuinely very proud of the way that you played yours. I've been keeping an eye on it, and it's been beautiful.
Military profiteering to the max.
Pretty much.
So, Lambert, your public and secret goals, please.
My public goal was to create the Interstellar Assembly, which I failed miserably at, because RNG decided that mega engineering was not going to be something I was allowed to get.
Yeah.
My secret goal was to prevent anyone in the galaxy from being a vassal, which I failed even more miserably at.
Just
so I think I may be coming last in this event, but I'm still alive, technically. So I'm going to take that as a win.
Yeah, I'd take that as a win.
Lambirds are controlling London, which is always the best.
Yeah. So Max.
We like the birds. The pigeons are in control.
Eagles.
Max, what was your public and private goals?
Yep. So our public goal was to find, identify, and impose ethics on our ancient enemy. And we actually put this one off for the entire first half of the event because we were so busy being attacked by the Lambirds and the sphere from the west side of the galaxy, and then the Khan arose, and it was just all downhill from there. It was having a next door neighbor of a Khan really skews things a little bit, skews your priorities. What I realized later, I believe, was Enigmatic Rose was our ancient enemy. Getting to you would be impossible. Going through Lambert or going through the Khan was not going to happen. But we tried. Our secret goal was to spread the word of dog. Oh my God, it says spread the word of God? Oh, this whole hot dog, the whole thing, I thought it said spread the word of dog when I first Oh my, holy... Unbelievable.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Wow. Well, I failed in that one too. But
you waited 8 hours. You waited 8 hours. You waited 8 hours for that to pay off.
You guys had a blast. It was so much fun. Thank you, everyone. This
Well
was
played.
nice.
Yep, very well played. So, Mr. Freak, would you reveal Old Man Mordaith's goal? Because unfortunately, as we said earlier, Mordaith did fall ill this afternoon and had to pull out. We all hope that he feels worlds better. And if you're watching, Mordaith, we miss you and we hope you feel better.
Love you.
And so, Freak, would you mind revealing Mordaith's public and private goals?
Yeah, absolutely. Mordaith's public goal was to make friends. His secret goal was your hive has been infected by a virus eons ago during a titanic war. When the time comes, your ancient tormentor will contact you and demand subservience. You must follow. The code word is swordfish.
And obviously we saw that happen. Niku, would you reveal your public and private goals?
Hi, space friends! Yeah, so I played the Grand Restaurant Promise, and my public goal was do not talk to anyone about anything ever. So that's why you might have been wondering why I was always like, sorry, I'm cooking right now, I can't speak, blah blah blah. That was my goal. So yeah, that was it. I didn't join a federation for that. And my secret goal was, in the end, save the galaxy. When the time comes, you must leave your shell and save the galaxy.
You tried.
It didn't go that well.
Yeah,
but,
you tried.
I tried, yes, with a more imposing voice, and it didn't work out that well. But yeah, I tried. I tried to repel the enemy from the north, from the south. I was very worried about the martial excellence as well, and the 50k fleets. So I was always like, I must not go that far, because if they enter our border, we lose basically. Yeah. So yeah, I tried to repel the enemy from every front, but that was great one.
Nice. Right, No Virtue. What were your public and private goals?
Well, the public one was very, very obvious, which was try to simulate the entire galaxy. And the secret one was whenever I spoke the word swordfish in any matter, that Old Mordaith Empire, the Great Three, would just show up and help us, unite us, be protectorate, whatever have you. And through that, it was amazing. He did an amazing job.
Yep, it's been perfect.
So this is actually the way I prefer, to play. Skip all the building and just do the puke.
It was so much fun. I hope I get to participate in another one again. I had a blast and a half.
Oh, we
no
will.
pun intended.
We'll have you back. And last but by no means least, Obsidian, can you reveal your public and private goals?
Yeah, public goal was get as much science as possible, or highest science, I guess. And the private one was rights for AI.
And you managed that, which is why, as said, our joint winners were Josh and Obsidian. Although, something I want to make clear as we now draw this to an end, every single person who took part in this did amazing. All of you fulfilled your roles utterly perfectly, and I would like to extend a thank you to every single one of you. Also, because you weren't included in that little bit, Stefan, thank you as well. Obviously, you were playing as Spiff and Co, and your public goal and private goal were the same as Spiff's. But for the sake of clarity, Stefan, your public and private goals were?
My public goal was to have the greatest economy in the galaxy, and my private goal was to pass galaxy-wide communism.
Correct.
Nice.
Surely the public goal was to make the best state possible for Spiff to come into, as well.
That was a secondary goal. Yeah.
I think that could have been considered a success. In addition, given
Absolutely.
what happened today
Absolutely.
until the minor bit where Spiff just wasn't there anymore.
Yep. So, everybody, this has been an utter pleasure. Everybody in chat, thank you for joining us. We are going to come to a close now. Thank you all again for joining in.
Thank you, everyone. I have to rush, but
thank you.
This has been a
Thank
pleasure.
you, and see you next time.
Hail, Steve!
Absolutely.
Thank
Let's
you
do it.
Thank you very much.
I hope you enjoyed the sneeze.
Catch you soon.
Bye.
See you for another game later.
Hot dogs
See ya.
still are
Bye.
not sandwiches. See you guys.